I just remember thinking that he is 2 cm. Measuring that on the ruler is like almost nothing. And at the same time, that was the start of everything. I don't think I knew what being a parent was supposed to be like.
Christopher went for a routine medical checkup, which included a blood test. After he left the hospital, went home, that wound kept bleeding for 36 hours and didn't stop. So we brought him back to the hospital. He had tubes sticking out of his arms, they had to be taped to a stent. You know, he's so small, then they had to draw so much blood from him, and he would always cry, and that was quite painful to see.
Because he had so many pokes, so he had a lot of bruises also. By the end of 1 week in hospital, there was a whole list of like common conditions, and then it was not any of those. The results only came back to us after 2 months, and the diagnosis was Bile Acid Synthesis Disorder. The liver cannot function fully, and then will cause it to fail, be damaged in the long run. Some of the worry is about Christopher's own future. So if we are no longer around next time, how would Chris as an adult be able to afford for his own medicine, which should be a lot? Emotionally, how would he cope with his own challenge of having to fund his own treatment next time?
You ask yourself all the typical questions like why Christopher? Why us?
Every human being has like millions of genes, right? So the likelihood of the same gene being defective in 2 people is very, very low. And the likelihood of Christopher having those 2 defective genes is even lower. Why did that one possibility have to be chosen? We came to the conclusion that Christopher has this condition is also purposefully designed and planned this way, so that there are certain things about life that we learn in this process. He's not an ordinary boy, he's special.